Hi Scorpio, this is your general reading for mid-May 2017. It is a reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And it is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you Scorpio Sun signs. So that's why I do recommend that you watch your Moon and Rising signs as well for a bigger picture of what's to come mid-May. Okay, Scorpio, see what we have. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. So to start with, for mid-May, we have the Ten of Swords paired with the Knight of Wands. So what I'm going to say here is that it looks like you've had some hurt or disappointment, probably the start of May, possibly the end of April, but it feels more recent than that. So it really feels like a deep emotional pain that's been going on, and it almost feels like you've been in somewhat of a little bit of a depression, I guess. Um, it could be some kind of loss. It could be that you've recently gone through a death of a loved one or a friend, but it was someone really close to you. It could have been a breakup. It could have been the loss of a long-term job. Regardless, it just feels like there's some kind of a deep emotional loss going on, um, from being carried forward from the start of May. Now, with the Knight of Wands here, it's like something is being illuminated. Something about the situation, whether it was the cause of a situation, whether it was something that occurred during the situation, it feels like this information or situation is being illuminated. Something is coming into focus for you, we'll say, about this hurt. You're going to learn something more about it. We have the Page of Swords paired with the King of Pentacles. And if this is not your first time watching my videos, you'll know that when I get two court cards paired together, I tend to pull another card just for some clarification on a situation. So with the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles both being court cards, I pulled a third card as a clarifier, and I got the Three of Cups. So if this was, whatever this loss has to do with, it looks like and feels to me like there is someone kind of in the background that has been watching or paying attention to your particular situation and basically taking notes from the sidelines. Whether you knew they were there or not doesn't change the fact that they have more insight into what was happening. If it was a job loss, if it was the loss of a partner, the death of a friend or a loved one, someone was standing in the background watching everything happen, and they're really taking it all in and intellectualizing it. They're not just making it into something that it's not. They're really paying attention to things. For some reason, I'm really getting the sense that this knowledge that's going to come to you from this person is in regard to money. So if this situation is one where you've lost a job, maybe you're maybe you're actually entitled to some severance pay and you were led to believe that you're not. Or maybe if this was a death of a loved one, maybe somehow some money that wasn't allotted to someone or something is going to be found and given to the proper person. Maybe you've broken up with a spouse and some alimony is going to be paid. Regardless, because of this Page of Swords, or the person watching from the background, things are going to be sorted out the way they need to be. And with the Three of Cups here, it's saying that this is a cause for celebration. Whatever it is that's being brought to light is going to make things a lot better. It's going to make you feel a lot better because you've been in the dark. You've been feeling a lot of depression about this. Unfortunately, this looks like it's not going to actually work itself out until probably September or October. However, there is an end in sight. This is not something that's going to go on for years and years. This is going to be brought forward. The information is going to be brought forward fairly quickly, but the outcome isn't going to show itself until the fall months. Finally, we have the Ten of Cups, coupled with the Star. So the Ten of Cups is kind of the happy home card. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment, happiness, and family. And it's paired with the Star card. So everything is, in this case, the phrase that I just got, the stars are all in alignment. So things are working themselves out. Even though you're feeling a little depressed and in the dark about things right now, let things play out because someone has your back, or someone has the back of this situation, has information that is going to be very helpful. So in this case, if this was a death of someone, know that they're still around and they're helping the situation move forward. Everything is going to work out. I don't necessarily want to say in your favor, because if this is something that has to do with a will, there might not be any money coming to you, but it could be going to the appropriate person, which is going to make you feel better about things. So know that your home life, your emotional fulfillment is going to be there. Once things start moving for you, things are going to get a lot better. You are being guided and looked down on by whomever has recently passed, if that's the situation for you. I'm also going to pull a few cards from messages from your animal spirit guides for some clarification, validation, or additional information. So the first one that came up is the peacock. The second one is the meerkat. And lastly, we have the gorilla. So the peacock is just letting you know that even though you're feeling maybe a little depressed and in the dark about things, it's just reminding you to let yourself stand out. It's okay to feel what you're feeling, especially if this has to do with letting go of someone or something that's been in your life for a really long time. But let yourself stand out. Know that you're inside, you're still the same person, even though this big part of your life is no longer there. The meerkat is about getting support from a trusted group of like-minded friends or family members. So you may not be the only person going through these emotions and changes in life, so reach out to people that know what you're going through. And the gorilla is about taking time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. So with this Ten of Cups, it's just a reminder that even though you're going through a rough patch right now, that you do still have a family around that loves you very much, and you should let them help you through this. Maybe it's one of your family members that has some information that can help the situation along. So make sure that you are reaching out and talking to people about whatever this loss is. And also know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Again, you might not see the culmination of everything until the fall months, but you will see it progressing until that point. So try to stay positive, try to keep your family in focus during this time, and be around as many like-minded people as you can to help you through this dark time. Again, this was a general reading and may not have resonated with all of you. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me at traveler with 2 L's 1230 at gmail.com, or you can leave me a comment and I will get back to you and we can set up a date and time. I also just want to thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, all of that. It really means a lot to me that I'm able to reach as many of you as I have. So I encourage you to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs, and please continue to do what you're doing. Thanks, and have a great May.